look on the bright side of life. Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to Magic Monday. Yes, we're going to put some magic in the day. Today I have four, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, ways to change your, four magical ways to change your thinking. So I want to know, which ones are you going to use today? Which ones are you going to start using today to help you change your thinking? So let's go have a look and see what we have. Okay, so to magically change your thinking, number one, practice optimism. Studies show that optimists earn more money, enjoy better health, and may live longer. Woo! Isn't that just a good reason just to be more optimistic? And looking on the bright side is obviously very strong magic. Always look on the bright. I love that song. I got that stuck in my head this morning. Number two, focus on gratitude. We talk about gratitude a lot, appreciating those in your life, your vendors, your peers, your customers, your family members, your friends. Being appreciative is also a surefire way to experience more happiness and success. Create a gratitude journal. Now, this is huge, because when you create a gratitude journal and write it in each night before you go to bed, with all the wonderful things that happen during the day, you're going to bed with less stress, you get a better night's sleep, and you're filling your heart with love. And in the morning, read what you were grateful for the day before. And then think about, what are you grateful for at the start of this day? So beginning each day with a grateful heart. Look at what you wrote in the journal the day before. Now think about things that you are grateful for. So I do my gratitude twice a day. Once in the morning when I wake up, because begin each day with a grateful heart. And the second one is doing my gratitude journal at the end of the day to write down what amazing things happen throughout the day that I am grateful for. So number one, practice optimism. Number two, focus on gratitude. Number three, offer forgiveness. Lighten your load by letting go of any past resentments and disappointments. And be sure to pardon yourself as well as others. Often we are very quick to forgive others, but it takes us a long time to forgive ourselves. And that's where the real magic happens, is that when we can forgive ourselves, it's such a huge relief, because that extra stress is now gone. So you can now stand taller. So number one, practice optimism. Number two, focus on gratitude. Number three, offer forgiveness. Number four, build confidence. You can accomplish more when you believe in yourself and your abilities. Challenge your self-imposed limitations and take sensible risks. Now, we were always talking about, especially on Saturdays, where it's Shake It Up Saturday, stepping outside your comfort zone. And when you step outside your comfort zone, you build that confidence. You stand a little taller. The shoulders go back a little more. Your whole outlook, you've got this weight lifted off your shoulders, so you can stand a little taller in that. But, so challenge yourself on those self-imposed limitations and take sensible risks. Adjust your self-talk if you tend to be excessively critical. Who's your worst critic? You are your own worst critic. So what about changing the language? And this one, I love that. It's like every time I hear the word weight, every time I hear the phrase of weight loss program, I cringe. Because when you think of the language, you're telling your subconscious that you are losing something. But if you tell the subconscious that you are releasing weight, it has a much more positive impact in you. And your subconscious is not going to go look for anything that you have released. Because the universe works in balances. For every debit, there's a credit. It's the same account. It's an accounting rule. For every debit, there's a credit. That you always got to have a balance. And I know some people hate that word balance, but you've always got to have equals. So you can't just release the weight. It's sort of like, I'm releasing the weight into the universe for somebody who needs it. Because we all know that there are people out there, for health reasons, have to put weight on. You've got babies in NICU. You've got those that have eating disorders, that are in programs where they have to put the weight on to get to a healthy weight. And then some of them struggle to maintain that healthy weight. But if you're releasing the weight into the universe for them to use, now you have a balance. You have that balance. You're releasing, somebody's receiving. So we are our own worst critic. Watch your language. Use present tense terms. Like, if you don't want to get sick, don't turn around and say, I'm not going to get sick. Subconscious does not recognize the word not, so it just says, I'm going to get sick, and you will get sick. So the better way to say something like that is, I am healthy. I have a strong immune system. And that's what I always tell myself, is I have a strong immune system. I am healthy. Instead of putting those other words in there. You know, if I feel a cold coming on, I'm like, I have a super immune system. And I believe that I have a super immune system. And I start taking all my natural remedies that nip that thing in the bud real fast so that I maintain my super immune system and I maintain my healthiness. So look at how you word things. There's a really cool book that I read years ago. What was it called? Hung by the Tongue. And that was just an eye-opener about how much negative talk we give ourselves when we think we are giving ourselves positive talks. Because we often use the word don'ts and nots in there, which of course the cannots, which of course the subconscious doesn't recognize. So whatever you cannot or don't or won't or not doing, the subconscious is going to make it happen for what you actually don't want to happen. So look at how you are talking to yourself. Be more, this is part of practicing the optimism. This is part of the optimism, the gratitude, and the forgiveness is building your confidence. Because when you change your self-talk and practice the optimism, like the I am statements, I am healthy, I am full of abundance, I am a magnet for miracles, I am grateful, I am loved, I am worthy. When you start reciting I am statements like this, and I do this every night and every morning because on my overhead cabinet above my bed, I have my I am statements. I've got them stuck up there on these really cool little stick-up things. And there's 16 of them up there. And I say them every night, and I'll lay in bed and I'll just point at it and yell it out and point it and yell it out. And that's when Zephyr decides it's time to come to bed because Mum's doing those I am statements. In the morning when I start doing them, she's like, oh, time to get up. And she's off up to the window, so up to the dash to look out the window. But look at that self-talk. And once I do the I am statements, I go into what I am grateful for. So when I'm changing that thinking, I am building my confidence because I am putting that positive self-talk into me rather than the critical stuff. When I look at myself in the mirror, yes, there are some things that could be improved on my body, like the size of it. And I look at it, but I love my body. I am learning to love my body because my body is the way it is right now, and I need to release the tension of it. I need to learn to love it so that I can keep moving forward in that positive attitude. So practice optimism, focus on gratitude, offer forgiveness, and build your confidence. Get out there and do that self-love, that self-talk and everything else. And do some I am statements. Do your gratitude journal. Start the day off in a positive, loving way, and you will be amazed at what you will attract because now you're putting those positive vibes out there, and this is where the magic happens. When you start putting that positive vibes out, what comes back at you? It's a boomerang effect. You put the positive out there, the boomerang comes back with the positive and hits you with it. So that's it for today. Those are your four magical ways in which you can change your thinking. Practice optimism, focus on gratitude, offer forgiveness, including yourself, and build confidence. Improve that self-talk when you're building confidence. So that's it from me for today. Have a super fantastic, sparkling, magical Monday. Let us know in the comments below what are some of the things that you are doing to help you change your outlook on life and your outlook and your thought process so that you can start changing your thinking. We will catch you guys later this afternoon. So have a super fantastic, sparkling day. Hei konera. Oh, and don't forget, if you want a free copy of our, wherever it is, enter the free drawing at havetowin.com, and for the tumblers, where it's nice insulated tumbler engraved with your name. And as a bonus for signing up, you will also receive a free copy of Family Tree Decoded. Have a super fantastic, sparkling day. Hei konera.